Hello students, welcome to my channel. This session will be taking up how to guess square roots and cube roots. Right students. See, if I ask you 1296, what is the square root of 1296? Yeah, I'm not going to discuss the traditional method. The traditional method probably in school days you might have learned. If I have this, if I have to find square root of this, you start from unit place and put alternate digits dots. Then we start from left hand side and take 12 is left, where the first dot is on 2 means I have to take 2 digits. Whatever number I write here, I write the same number. So which number you write? 3 threes, I can say 9. 4 4s 16, it will not go. So you bring down 12 minus 9 is how much? 3. Then you have to bring down the next 2 digits, so 96. Then what happens to this? Whatever is the latest number here, you add the same number 3, it is 6. Again, whatever you write here, you write the same number, and with this you should multiply this. Suppose if I write 5, for example, I'll write 5. 5 into 5, 25. 5 6 33 25. No, it will not go. It still goes. Suppose if I take 6 students, especially when I have 6 here, you can say if I have 6 year students, what happens? 6 into 6 36. 6 into 6 36 plus 3 39 goes. So 36 is the square root, you will say. This is the traditional method, you all know. Or there is another way you do it. You try to find the prime factors, right? 2 648s, 2 324s, you can say 2 162s, 2 81s. What is 81? If students, if you are good at powers of 2 and powers of 3, the moment you should 81, you should say 3 power 4. Otherwise you have to write like this, 320. It will take more time. 3 9s, 3 3s. So what happens? You can see it is 2 power 4 and into 3 power 4. When I want square root of 2 power 4 and 3 power 4 means, students, square root means what? It's nothing but whole power 1 by 2. So it will be nothing but 2 square into 3 square, because 4 into 1 by 2 2. So it will be 4 into 3. 4 into 9, it will be 36. This is the factorization approach. These are the two different approaches you might have learnt in your school days. We are not going to talk about this, students. We are going to talk about how to guess your square roots. I'm talking about guessing the square roots. When the moment you see a 4-digit number like 1296, how can I guess my answer is 36 is what I am going to discuss here, right? Let's see, students. Before that, if you recall some observations we had about squares, if you recall, we have written this, please. If in the other video on special observations of squares and cubes, we talked about it. When I square it, 0 square 0, 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16 means unit place. I'm only writing unit place. 6, 5 square 5, 6 square 6, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, unit place 9 square 81 1. Students, please do watch that video on important observations about squares and cubes. We had a video. Watch that and then come to this actually. So anyhow, students, if you see, if a perfect square, if a square is ending with 6 means the square root will end with 4 or 6. If a perfect square is ending with 6 means the square root of that number will have either 4 or 6 at the unit place. That is the first point. Similarly, if it is ending with 9, what you can say? 3 or 7. 4 means 2 or 8. 1 means 1 or 9. So that is one thing. Second thing, students, I'm talking about, see, when I say guessing the square root, I want up to 10,000. Any 4, maximum of 10,000, up to 10,000. Beyond that, it's not required, students. Suppose if you take 10 square is 100. Is 100 is a perfect square? 10 square. Is 200 a perfect square? No. 300? No. 400? Yes, it is 20 square. Next, 500, 600, 700, 800, they are not perfect squares. 900 is a perfect square because 30 square. Next, students, 40 square 1600. Next, 50 square 2500. 60 square 3600. 70 square 4900. 80 square 6400. 90 square 8100. And 100 square is 10,000. Students, beyond 10,000 also you can guess, but may not be required. So when it's not required examination point of view, let's not spend time on that. So now when I ask you what is the square root of 1296, students, how do I guess? My answer is, see, your unit place is 6, means what should be there in the unit place? 4 or 6, as I said just now. And 1296 is between which two hundreds here, students? Between 900 and 1600, means my answer should be between 30 and 40. Because 30 square is 900, or square root of 900 is 30. Square root of 1600 is 40, means square root of 1296 will be between 30 and 40. Between 30 and 40, unit place should be 4 or 6, means which one is right? Between 30 and 40, unit place is 4 or 6, means my answer is either 34 or 36. First step you have done. Next step is, how do I eliminate one of them? There are two ways you can eliminate one of them. One is, students, the 1296 is almost 1300. Is it close to 1600 or is it close to 900? 1296 is 1300, means it's close to 1600 than 900. Hence my answer will be close to 40 than 30. Hence 36 is closer to 40 than 34. Hence my likely answer is 36. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it, students, if you see here, 1496 comes once before 5, once after 5. So now you think of 34, is it 34 or 36? You have a doubt. What is 35 square? You can say orally, students. 35 square is 1225, right? 35 square is 1225. 3 into 4. You all know 35 square means 3 4s 12 followed by 25. So that is something you can say without writing. 35, 3 4s 1225. 1225, but 1296 is more than 1225, means my square should be more than 35, hence it is 36, not 34. This is how you can guess your answer, students. Students, it's only a guess. I'm not saying, I repeat, I am not saying it is 100% right. When it will be 100% right means, if the given number is a perfect square, your guess will be 100% correct. If the given number is not a perfect square, whatever you guess may not be the exact square root of that, but at least it will be approximate, it will be close to that. So your guess is 100% right if it is a given number is a perfect square. Your guess will be approximately correct if the given number is not a perfect square, right, students? Right, let's see one more example. 3844, can you please guess what is the square root? Without writing you should say. So 4 is there, means it should be 2 or 8. 3800 is between which 200, 60 and 70. So you can see 3600 and 4900. 3800 is between them, means my answer is between 60 and 70, means it should be between 60 and 70. Unit place should be 2 or 8, means it should be 62 or 68. It should be 62 or 68. But again, students, 3800 is close to 3600 or 4900, close to 3600, means my answer should be close to 60. Hence it is 62, not 68. Done? Let me ask you one more, please. What is the square root of, let us say, 6561? Yeah, students. What is the square root of 6561 means? What you can say, students? Now 1 is there. If it is 1 means it should be either 9 or it should be 1. So square root of that square root of 6561 will end with either 1 or 9. Students, 6561 is between 6400 and 8100. Hence, my likely answer is going to be between 80 and 90. It should be between 80 and 90. Unit place is 1 or 9, means my answer is either 81 or 89. But if you see, students, 6561 is close to 6400 than 8100. Hence, my answer should be close to 80. Hence, the answer is 81, not 89. Done? One more example. Can you tell me what is the square root of, say, 7056? Yeah, 7056 is again between 64 and 81. Hence, it should be between 80 and 90. Unit place is 6, means it will be either 84 or 86. Now, students, is it 84 or 86? How do I say? Again, you can ask yourself, 7056 is close to 6400 or close to 8100. Close to 6400 means my answer should be close to 80. Hence, it is 84. Or you can think of 85 square. What is 85 square? 7225. right students? Right. So like that you can answer the question, students, right? Let's say one more, 8464. Yeah, please. What is the square root of 8464? Square root of 8464 means, see, 4 is there. 4 means it should be 2 or 8. 8400 means it should be between 90 and 10,000, 100 square. So it should be between 90 and 100, but unit place is 4 means it is either 92 or it should be 98. But 8400 is close to 8100, so my likely square root is 92. Students, if like that, if you practice and the moment you see a number, if you can say its square root, if your question depends on the accuracy of that answer, if you can't afford to do any approximation, then you can always confirm it by saying 92 square. You know how to find 92 square. How much less than 100? 8. 92 minus 8, 84. 8 square, 64. 8464. So this is how, students, you can guess the square roots there. Okay. So you can write down this and try few more examples, students. And you can always confirm whether what you guessed is right or wrong by squaring them. So this way what happens is, two exercises will happen. One, you are guessing the square roots without doing calculation. Two, by confirming it, you are also practicing the squares, right? So this is about square roots. Then how do we guess cubed roots? Students, if you look at, again, if I write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because why I'm writing this, as I said, you watch that video on squares and cubes, important points I said. Students, when any number that you write in the number system will end with one of these 10 digits. When you try to find the cubes, what is the unit places, please? 0 cube will have 0. I'm asking what it will end with. 1 cube will end with 1. 2 cube will end with 8. 3 cube will end with 7. 4 cube will end with 4. 5 cube will end with 5. 6 cube is 216, that is 6. 7 cube is 343, 3. 8 cube 512. 9 cube 729. Students, what we discussed about cubes, you said in the case of squares 2, 3, 7, 8 will be missing, but in the case of cubes no digit will be missing. You can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all 10 digits are there. Students, since no digit is missing, so there is no repetition also. In the case of squares, what was happening, students? Suppose if the square is ending with 6, what is the possibility? Means you are saying 4 or 6. If it is ending with 9, means you are saying 3 or 7. Like this, there were two cases. But here, if you see, it's only one thing. If a perfect cube is ending with 1, means your cube root should end with 1 only. If a perfect cube is ending with 2, means cube root should end with 8 only, like that. Okay. So there is no repetition. So each one has a unique unit digit. A unique unit digit. There is no repetition there. So students, how do we guess? Means, suppose if I ask you, let's say 39304 is how much? We have done this in the previous case of cubes. You also watch the video on cubes, please. Okay. If you look at 39304 means, students, what is the cube root of this number means? I want you to separate them by two parts. First 3 digits you take away. First 3 digits you take away. And rest of the number is one number. Right, students? Suppose if I take 39304 means, what is the unit digit here, students? Unit digit is 4. Which number, when you find the cube, will end with 4? 4. So that means the cube root of this number will have unit place 4. Next, students, this 39 is between which two perfect cubes? I told you to learn cubes up to 12. Yes, please. It is 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is 64. Your 39 is between them. That means your 39 is between 3 cube and 4 cube, right? If it is between 3 cube and 4 cube, take the smaller one as the tens place. Take the smaller one as the tens place. That's it. 34 cube is my answer. Suppose, students, if I ask you, let's say cube root of 2197. Is 2197 a perfect cube? Yeah, you can check. What is 30? Suppose, let's see, 7 is, let's see, 2197 means, students, we'll check whether it's right or wrong. Again, we will check, students. say last 3 places, if I take what is here 7. 7 means when it will be 7 if the unit place is 3. Students, I have 2 here. 2 is between which two perfect cubes? 1 cube 1, 2 cube 8. It is between them means my tens place is 1. So 13 cube is my answer. 13 is my answer. Is it right or wrong? You can always confirm. As I said, students, if the given number is a perfect cube, you are 100% right. Otherwise, it is approximately correct. So let us say 13 square, you know 169. What is 13 cube means? Multiply with one more time. Or you know, I told you cubes, how to find cubes of 2-digit numbers in that video. You can watch. 1 cube is 1, 3 cube is 27, then 1 square into 3, 3. Here 3 square into 1, 9. Double this, double this. What happens, students? 7, 20, 29, 8 plus 3, 11, 1, 2. Yes, so it's right. This portion I explained you how to find cubes of 2 digits. So yes, you're right, 2197 is right. Suppose if I had given you 2097 here, then when you say 13, my answer was approximately correct, right? See, why we need them, students, when we go to your mensuration problems where you are finding areas, volumes. When you are given volume and asked to find the side, probably volume of a cube, suppose is S cube. You need S means you have to find cube root. More often than not, they'll give you perfect cubes. 1, 2. If your answer depends on that, you can always confirm it, right? Okay, tell me one more thing, students. Cube root of 15,625. Right, please. I said there are 2 steps. What I said, you should separate the last 3 digits. Last 3 digits is one number, the rest is one number. Maybe that is a 2-digit number, maybe that is a 1-digit number, maybe it's still a bigger number, right? So students, when I take 625, what is the last digit? 5. Which number cube will be 5 when the original number is 5? And 15 is between which 2 cubes? 2 cube is 8, you know that. 3 cube is 27. So 15 is between 2 and 3, that is 2 cube and 3 cube. Hence my lower number I should take. So tens place should be 2. Is that okay? This is how you guess cube roots, friends. You can practice few more examples like this. Squares you get more accurately, and in fact, even if you get approximation, it will be almost near to the answer you get. Cubes, because more number of times the values will be bigger. If the given number is a perfect cube, your guess will be 100% right. If the given number is not a perfect cube, your answer will be in that range, may not be exactly that. Okay, so this is how you can guess, but you don't have to see. If I have to find cube roots again, like I said, in the case of squares, you know, try to factorize it. See, if I have to try to factorize like this and find the cube root, it will take a lot of time, students. So let's not, most of the time you may not require that in the competitive exams, right? So that's about you find square roots and cube roots, not finding, guessing the square roots and cube roots, right? Okay, students, that's if you have any query on this, please do mail me at sr.gorantla1@gmail.com. You can also reach me on sr.gorantla on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram there. Students, we will meet again in one more video. Till then, keep practicing them.